Hey guys, it's little Kelly or Kelly back on the Kelly and Carly Vlogs channel, and as you can see guys, I'm at home in my kitchen, and that is because I'm going to attempt to make some Minecraft cookies, which reminds me the Minecraft cookie thing is out in the phone. Hey guys, it's Kelly back on the Kelly and Carly Vlogs channel, and today I'm at home in my kitchen because I'm going to be baking some Minecraft cookies. So Tiny Turtle and Little Lizard, or Ryan and Scott, my brothers, as you know now from the sibling reveal, actually brought me home this from, I actually don't know where they got it, but it's really awesome. So it is a cookie cutters, and we get a sword cookie cutter, a pickaxe, a creeper, a cookie, and a Steve as well. So we're gonna try and decorate some so they look like that. I didn't get all the food coloring that I needed, but we're just gonna give it a go. It's gonna be our own cookies, it's gonna be awesome. But first we have to start off with the mix. So we need, where is our butter gone? Over here. Okay, so we got all this stuff today, especially for the vlog. I think I went a bit overboard. I just didn't know what I was actually going to need, so I got like everything. So hopefully it turns out okay. But we're gonna get some butter first and cream it. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be checking the recipe as I go because I'm not great with remembering recipes at all. Ugh, gross. This is gonna be all in my fingers. So my hands are washed, everything's clean. Okay, so we're gonna need 170 grams. So I'm gonna get this little slicer over here. So it's plastic, so it's not gonna hurt anyone. 170 grams. So how much is in this whole thing? 200 and something. So it's gonna be a lot of butter. Ugh. So the butter has to be unsalted at room temperature, and we're going to use this cute little weighing scales that I also got today to see if we're measuring it out right. So let's see, a little bit more, I think. And then I got this awesome KitchenAid mixer that I've had my eye on forever, but I decided because I was doing this vlog today that I was just going to go and get it. So we went shopping earlier to get this. So David is our cameraman today. Thank you, David. And he's going to be nice and quiet so I can get all this done, but he also cannot wait to get the cookies. So I'm just going to push this back. It's super heavy, like so heavy, you have no idea. So I'm just going to break this down a little bit more. Take this out because I don't want it to be all in one lump when it goes in, because we're trying to cream the butter before we put in the sugar. So we're going to throw that in there. Ugh, it's actually a little bit too hard, nearly room temperature, but it should work okay, hopefully. And I broke a nail today, guys, so my finger is pretty sore. I did it on the car. It was not fun, but this should be okay. So we're gonna just get all of this chunks of butter in here, get it all out and into the bowl. So don't be afraid to get messy, because that's what it's all about. I'm just gonna have my tea towel, which is here, to wipe my hands. Okay, so we're gonna push this back down, and we're going to put this on a low mix just to get it nice and broken down and soft. I don't think no, the bowl's not locked in. There we go. So let's stop that and see how it's doing. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. Okay guys, that looks okay to me. It's broken down a little bit. We might need some more. There's still a couple of big chunks in the whisker, or whatever you call this thing. I'm gonna call it the thingamabob. So the thingamabob. But let's just break this down a little bit more. Yeah, it's pretty soft and nice. So the next thing we're gonna do is gonna check our recipe. So our recipe says that for now, we're going to add our sugar and mix it for about 3 to 4 minutes. So it's 150 grams of granulated sugar. So we're just going to make sure this goes to 0 and 150 grams. So I just found this recipe online. It's pretty simple, but hopefully the cookies turn out amazing. So, ooh, it's got messy. Okay, so 150 grams. So it's going to be nearly at 200, but not really. Okay, so about there. Cool. So we're going to pour that straight into our mixer. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to get this in this side. So I'm going to mix that in there. I'm not going to put it all in right away. I'm just going to let this fluff up a little bit and then add some more. get this out of the way. Put our mixer back down, and if you're going to be using kitchen equipment like this, guys, make sure that it is supervised by a grown adult so you don't hurt yourself, because no one wants to get hurt baking some cookies. It's not a good story to tell. So we've got all that nearly light and fluffy. Ooh, I can tell already that these cookies are going to be pretty awesome. I haven't made cookies since I was like 14 or 15, where I went on this crazy baking like binge. I used to bake nearly every day when I got home from school. My mom was delighted, obviously, because I was giving her lovely treats, but hopefully these turn out good because it's been a while. So we're going to beat these a little bit higher to make it nice and fluffy. Okay guys, so that is it. It's nice and fluffy now, as you can see. So we're going to move on to our next step, which is we need to add the egg and the vanilla essence and some almond essence as well. So we're going to crack this egg straight in. Try not to get any shell in. That was a pretty good shot, if I do say myself. Okay, and now we're going to get the teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract or vanilla essence, or whatever way you want to call it. So I'm using this brand. It was in my local supermarket. So we're going to throw this in here. So these little measuring things are great because you know exactly how much you're getting in. So that's 1 teaspoon. There we go there. So it looks brown, but it won't change the color really. And then we need our almond extract here. And that's 1/4 teaspoon. So that's a very little amount, but the recipe says it really enhances the flavor. So I'm just gonna open this one. Oh, my hands are all slippy. Okay, and I only have a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm only gonna fill this up halfway so we know how much we need. There we go. So that's that. And now we're gonna beat this on high for another 2 to 3 minutes to mix it all in. So we're gonna start off slow and then bring it up just to make sure that nothing comes flying out of the bowl. Okay guys, so it's looking pretty good at the moment, but the next step is the flour, baking soda, and salt. Now I'm going to leave the salt out just because I prefer a sweeter cookie. I do like salt usually, but for my cookies I like them nice and sweet. So we are going to get 281 grams of plain flour. So this is our plain flour right here. So we're going to get this. Put it in here. So this is where it gets really messy. Okay, so 281 grams. It's usually quite a lot because flour is very light. So 200 and nearly at 300. We're gonna stop just there. We need how many baking sodas is it? Or baking powder even. It is 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm using the Royal baking powder. It's so cute, the little tin, isn't it? I mean, you could keep that after you finish. Open that up and it's like a can of tuna or something. Oh, there we go. Okie doke. Make sure you get someone to help you with that because that can be really sharp. Okay, so we're gonna get 1/2 teaspoon of this and just level that off. So that's exactly 1/2 teaspoon. So we're gonna add that into the top. Oh, stuck, okay. And we're gonna need, we're leaving out the salt. So we're just gonna put this all in here into another mixing bowl. And we're going to get a whisk and just mix it in so that the baking soda is mixed with the flour. And you can probably hear Buttons and Burnout playing in the background, but don't mind them. Boys, relax please. Okay, so we're going to gradually add this into the mix as we are beating it. Okay, so we're going to open this up. So look at that mixture, it looks amazing. Okay, so we're going to turn the mixture down to low. And we're going to add about 1/2 of this in. So we're just going to add this as we go here. Okay, so we're just going to put all this in. Well, about 1/2 of it. Ooh, it's messy. Oh no, I'm creating a mess. As per usual. Okay. See, Carly's the baker. I'm not really the baker. Okay, I think that's about half. What do you think, David?
I think so.
Okay, cool. So now we're gonna put this down and beat this on low first. Start mixing it up a little bit. And then whisk it a little bit higher. See, look at that. Oh my goodness, it looks great. I'm gonna move this up a little. Okay. We're gonna add some more. Look at that. It's so sweet. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, we're gonna add the rest of the mix in now. Bruno, Buttons, please stop. And then bring this down again and mix the rest in. So we don't want it to be really, really soft. We want it to be kind of stiff so we can roll it out and use it to make our cookie shape. Okay guys, so it's looking a little bit too soft for rolling, so I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon more of the flour just to kind of give it a better consistency, so when we roll it out to cut it, it'll be a lot easier. So that's straight in there, and we're going to turn it back on. Okay guys, so that is it. Check out our dough. Doesn't that look great? So I'm going to put that back in there for a second because now we're going to start rolling it out. So you're going to do this on the countertop. You're going to want to put some flour down. Flour. Some flours down. You're going to want to put some flour down just so it doesn't stick. And you want to do it on a clean, dry surface. I have a rolling pin next to me. Okay, that should probably be enough. Flour everywhere. Okay, so this is our dough. I'm going to split this in 2 and work with this piece first. So I'm going to put that down and we're going to roll it out. And depending on how thick you want your cookies is how much you're going to roll it out. So I want mine kind of thick, but not too crazy. So we should get a nice batch out of this dough. And don't worry about it being the perfect shape or anything like that, because you can just use the rest for something else. So now we're gonna take out our Minecraft cookie cutters. So we've got our Steve, our pickaxe, our sword, a creeper, and a diamond as well. So I think I'm gonna start off with the creeper because it looks really, really cool. So I'm gonna put this down here and give it a little wiggle. And hopefully this should pop out in the shape that we want. Well, these are a bit thin. I'd like them to be a little bit thicker. But for the first one, it's pretty bad. I don't think we're gonna use it. Okay, so take number 2 on this. We're gonna roll this out again. And I think that's about a good thickness. Then we're gonna push this. Okay, let's try the diamond actually, because this one will probably be super easy. So there we go, a little wiggle. Oh, look at our diamond. That looks pretty nice to me, you guys. What do you reckon? I think that looks like a good diamond, and once it has its icing on, it will be awesome. So now we need to try get it up and onto our baking tray, ready to go. So that one was nice and easy. So maybe we'll try get one of at least of every shape. So I'm just gonna get some more flour, put it down, and we're gonna leave that there. So that was probably a little bit too much. Let's spread it out. Okay guys, so come over and have a look at what we've done. We've got enough cookies here to do a couple of people anyway. We probably could have made more. We have a little bit of dough left over, but we have some diamond swords. I think we have 2 of everything. The creepers were a little bit hard. I made a love heart and a Christmas tree as well, because we're coming up to Christmas. So guys, if you'd like to see a Christmas baking vlog, make sure to leave a like on this video and leave a comment as well. Now I'm going to get my tea towel because I don't have an oven glove, but if you have an oven glove, be sure to use it, or let an adult do this part, guys. And hello Bruno, how are we? Right, okay. We're going to put this into the oven at 180 degrees for, I think it's 8 to 11 minutes. So So we're gonna slide that in there. And I'll put the timer on. And now we just have to wait before we can decorate. Okay guys, so the cookies smell amazing and they should just be just done anyway. So let's check on them. Excuse me buttons, it's very hot over here. Ooh, watch yourself. Anyway, so we're gonna just take these out. Oh wow, they look so good. They're like just golden. Okay, I just want to make sure I have a good grasp of this because I don't want it going anywhere. Okay, now that's better. And I'm gonna just place them here for a second. Look how good they look. And they're a little bit soft in the middle, but they look like they're gonna have a crunchy outside. And they kept the shape pretty well as well. I'm really, really happy with that. So I'm just gonna put them on some cooling racks and let them cool before we ice them, guys, and decorate them. So it's gonna be awesome. So I'm just gonna use this to put them there. So there's a diamond. Oh, look how cute the Christmas tree turned out. I mean, that wasn't even done with a cutter. I just cut that myself. And the creepers actually turned out all right. And there's Steve. Oh no. Sorry, Mr. Pickaxe. This one's okay though. And I want to be careful with my swords then because they weren't exactly the safest. Okay, I'm just going to get another cooling rack for the rest. So I'm just going to move this over a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that one's broken. So that one will be for David. And my love heart, look how cute. And another diamond. And I'm gonna put this one up anyway. Let it cool down. That will be the taste test. Ooh, I wonder if we can taste test them right now. Let's see. Oh, they're so good. They're actually good. Like sometimes I taste things and I pretend they're good, like Carly's brownie in a cup. It wasn't that great. But this is really good. So we're gonna let these cool and then we're gonna get to icing. Okay guys, so I've decorated some, but I wanted to leave obviously one or two for on camera. So I've got all my little different kind of icings over here. I've mixed it myself. It's not the cleanest of situations, nor are we doing it professionally, but I don't know. Should I do it? No, I'm not gonna do it. So it turns out the thing I thought was a diamond, which is this, is meant to be a Minecraft cookie. But because I'm stubborn, I'm just gonna pretend that it's a diamond anyway and make it a Minecraft diamond. So we're gonna make it blue. It's not the really light blue that I'd like it to be, but it will do for now, I guess. And the food coloring's all over my hands and it's really, really messy. So I'm just gonna get my little spreader over here and spread that all around the cookie. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so yummy, I can already tell. So we're just gonna spread that all around. And then what we're gonna do is come in with our sparkle icing. Yes, you heard me correctly. I did say sparkle. And let's just try to finish this off. I mean, messy doesn't mean not delicious, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna just fill in the corners. And what I'm gonna do to make it more look like a diamond and not like a giant blob is I'm gonna get this sparkle glitter over here and line the outside of the diamond. And up again, and up the edge, in and up and in and up and there. I don't know about you, but I think that looks okay. Okay, let's do one more for the fun of it. Okay, let's do the Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Let's do green on the outside, or green over the majority of it, I guess. So let's do a nice little really Christmas tree like I did with my love heart, because it looks really cute. So we're just gonna keep on squeezing and doing little spiral circles to fill it all out. And this is nice gooey sweet syrupy glitter sparkles for cupcakes and cakes. Make sure you don't buy some that's meant to be for your art project and end up putting on your cookie. Okay, and we're just gonna take some of this brown that I made myself, plop it down on the end of the Christmas tree. And where is my spreader gone? Oh, it's all covered in blue. So I'm just gonna use the end of the spoon. So I'm just gonna use this to kind of make it look a little bit barky. Let's get our red and put on some Christmas decorations. And there we have it, you guys. So that is how I'm going to decorate the rest of the cookies. But I really hope that you enjoyed today's vlog of Minecraft cookies. I think Steve is definitely one of my favorites. I think he turned out awesome, you guys. But if you're going to try and do this recipe yourselves, make sure that, like I said, you have an adult with you to help you. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and comment if you'd like to see a whole episode on Christmas cookies with myself and little Carly. But until next time, you guys, see you again soon.